What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul? Mark 8:36. Greed is not just a desire for wealth. It is a sickness of the heart, a spiritual blindness that consumes the soul. The world around us glorifies excess, celebrates selfish ambition, and teaches that happiness is found in possessions. But Jehovah warns us, guard against every sort of greed, because even when a person has an abundance, his life does not result from the things he possesses. Luke 12:15. From the beginning of time, greed has led to ruin. It has torn apart families, corrupted leaders, and turned people away from God. Proverbs 1:19 declares, "These are the ways of those seeking dishonest profit, which will take away the life of those who obtain it." Yet, despite these warnings, many continue to chase wealth, never satisfied, never content. Look at the world today. Corruption thrives. The powerful exploit the weak. Greedy leaders and false teachers feed on the vulnerable. Isaiah 56:11 speaks of such people. They are dogs with a voracious appetite. They are never satisfied. They are shepherds who have no understanding. They have all gone their own way. Every last one of them seeks his own dishonest gain. But what about you? Are you consumed by the pursuit of more? Have you lost sight of what truly matters? Ecclesiastes 5:10 reminds us, "A lover of silver will never be satisfied with silver, nor a lover of wealth with income." This too is futility. Jehovah calls you to wake up. He sees beyond the outward appearance. He looks into the heart. Jesus rebuked the Pharisees, saying, "You cleanse the outside of the cup and of the dish, but inside they are full of greediness and self-indulgence." Matthew 23:25. Do not let greed take hold of you. Do not trade your soul for temporary riches. The kingdom of God is not for the greedy, nor for those who exploit others. Thieves, greedy people, drunkards, revilers, and extortioners will not inherit God's kingdom. 1 Corinthians 6:10. So, what will you choose? Will you chase after wealth that perishes, or will you seek Jehovah's righteousness and store up treasures in heaven? This is your warning. This is your call to action. Flee from greed. Cling to Jehovah. Walk in his ways. The time is now. These are the ways of those seeking dishonest profit, which will take away the life of those who obtain it. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 19. The one making dishonest profit brings trouble on his own household, but the one hating bribes will keep living. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 27. The greedy person stirs up dissension, but whoever relies on Jehovah will prosper. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 25. There is a man who is all alone without any companion. He has no son or brother, but there is no end to all his hard work. His eyes are never satisfied with riches, but does he ask himself, "For whom am I working hard and depriving myself of good things?" This too is futility and a miserable occupation. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 8. A lover of silver will never be satisfied with silver, nor a lover of wealth with income. This too is futility. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 10. They are dogs with a voracious appetite. They are never satisfied. They are shepherds who have no understanding. They have all gone their own way. Every last one of them seeks his own dishonest gain. Isaiah chapter 56, verse 11. Within you they take a bribe to shed blood. You lend on interest or for a profit, and you extort money from your neighbors. Yes, you have entirely forgotten me, declares the sovereign Lord Jehovah. Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 12. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because you cleanse the outside of the cup and of the dish, but inside they are full of greediness and self-indulgence. Matthew chapter 23, verse 25. For from inside, out of the heart of men come injurious reasonings, sexual immorality, thefts, murders, acts of adultery, greed, acts of wickedness, deceit, brazen conduct, an envious eye, blasphemy, haughtiness, and unreasonableness. Mark chapter 7, verse 21. But the Lord said to him, Now you Pharisees, you cleanse the outside of the cup and dish, but inside you are full of greediness and wickedness. Luke chapter 11, verse 39. Then he said to them, Keep your eyes open and guard against every sort of greed, because even when a person has an abundance, his life does not result from the things he possesses. Luke chapter 12, verse 15. And they were filled with all unrighteousness, wickedness, greed, and badness, being full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, and malice, being whispers. Romans chapter 1, verse 29. But now I am writing you to stop keeping company with anyone called a brother who is sexually immoral, or a greedy person, or an idolater, or a reviler, or a drunkard, or an extortioner, not even eating with such a man. 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11. Thieves, greedy people, drunkards, revilers, and extortioners will not inherit God's kingdom. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 10. Having gone past all moral sense, they gave themselves over to brazen conduct, to practice every sort of uncleanness and greediness. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 19. Let sexual immorality and every sort of uncleanness or greediness not even be mentioned among you, just as is proper for holy people. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 3. For you know this, recognizing it for yourselves, that no sexually immoral person or unclean person or greedy person, which means being an idolater, has any inheritance in the kingdom of the Christ and of God. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 5. Deaden therefore your body members that are on the earth as respects sexual immorality, uncleanness, uncontrolled sexual passion, hurtful desire and greediness, which is idolatry. Colossians chapter 3, verse 5. Ministerial servants should likewise be serious, not double-tongued, not indulging in a lot of wine, not greedy of dishonest gain. 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 8. For as God's steward and overseer must be free from accusation, not self-willed, not quick-tempered, not a drunkard, not violent, not greedy of dishonest gain. Titus chapter 1, verse 7. Also, they will greedily exploit you with counterfeit words. But their judgment decided long ago is not moving slowly, and their destruction is not sleeping. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 3. Jehovah has spoken. His word is clear. Greed is a poison, a deception that traps the heart and blinds the soul. It promises happiness but delivers destruction. It lures with the illusion of gain but ends in spiritual loss. Proverbs 15:27 warns, "The one making dishonest profit brings trouble on his own household, but the one hating bribes will keep living." Look at the world around you. How many have chased wealth only to find themselves empty? How many have sacrificed their families, their integrity, their relationship with Jehovah, all for the fleeting pleasure of material gain? Ecclesiastes 5:10 reminds us, "A lover of silver will never be satisfied with silver, nor a lover of wealth with income." This too is futility. But Jehovah offers a different path, a path of peace, contentment, and eternal riches that no thief can steal. Jesus himself warned in Luke 12:15, "Keep your eyes open and guard against every sort of greed, because even when a person has an abundance, his life does not result from the things he possesses." So what will you choose? Will you cling to the empty promises of wealth, Or will you put your trust in Jehovah, who provides all that we truly need? Proverbs 28:25 gives us the answer. The greedy person stirs up dissension, but whoever relies on Jehovah will prosper. The time to decide is now. Flee from greed, pursue righteousness. Seek first the kingdom of God, and all other things will be added to you. Matthew 6:33. May Jehovah bless those who walk in his ways.